Jules here. Thanks for joining me. Another episode of Being Happy to Be Sad, Stand Against Drugs. Thanks for the people that watched my one yesterday. Really cool. It's great to see their support there and a couple of people that are interested in having a chat. That's awesome. Thank you very much. Um, I've decided I'm going to make a couple of little videos on what I think are salient or important parts in this whole bash. It's not actually to try and save and get 40 and 50-year-old drug addicts or recreational narcotic abusers or users or enjoyers or whatever to stop doing drugs. But I think if you like me, if you are doing drugs or you have done drugs, you'd be pretty much like me, that you've done it, but you're not really stoked with the idea of your kids doing it, that they're going to be running out. And I'd be horrified if my sons had to do what I'd done in my life. I really would be. And when we were young, drugs were new, weren't they? So our parents didn't know. They didn't know what was going on out there, what the dangers were. So now we get kids and we got this whole big mix-up story because we are drinking or drugging or partying, but we don't want the kids to know, or we're trying to educate the kids so they make educated decisions. But meanwhile, they're watching our behavior. And they're seeing, kids see, man, we hide it. We turn around and we think we got it all covered. But we don't, because not only haven't we got it covered, but we're not really acting functionally all the time. We're a bit dysfunctional, and unfortunately, because of the activity, we can't discuss it with anyone except drug addict friends. So we're sitting in this mist of non-knowledge and wanting to play devil's advocate but defend. And bottom line is, I don't want my kids to be drug addicts or to be recreational drug users. Weed, I'll tolerate. I really will. It's different. But alcohol and narcotics. And when I'm talking narcotics, let's talk what narcotics. I'm not just talking the drugs you get from a drug dealer. I'm talking about drugs you get from a psychiatrist or from pharmaceuticals, the meds. Those are just as bad. Actually, they're worse. And why do I say that? Because when a drug addict goes to get drugs from his dealer, he knows what he's not going there to cure himself. He's going there to get shit-faced. Go and take drugs, get out of it, get high, get whatever, rave, whatever. What did we used to do? Can't remember, but coke. I mean, all this terminology is such a cool lingo, isn't it? But we know what we're doing. We're going to that place and we're going to go see the dealer, and we want to get drugs. We want to turn around and go and get out of it and party. When a person goes to a psychologist for help, they are entrusting a medical professional to help change their lives, not just to get out of their heads. And it's like, take this one for a week. Yeah, well, I don't know if that really works for you, but try. It didn't work. Okay, well, I'll tell you what, take this one, take two of these, and then one of these. This is going to turn a stay. And they dish out these smarties, and people go away hoping it's going to fix them. Which, first of all, we don't even discuss what fixing even means. But let's stick that for another time. I want to keep this short. And the thing is, our kids see this, and they act on it, and we start behaving and taking stances based on our perspectives and our circumstances on the way we treat our kids. This is not really fair. So I think I've learned a lot in bringing up my kids as a drug user, abuser. I don't like the word addict, as I said. It's a cop-out. And my son is on an open scholarship to Harvard. So something went right somewhere wrong along the road. I did something right. And I used to say to my son, when I had my kids late, and I'd say to him, if you turn out like me, I would have failed. I would not have given you the life. And I instilled different values in him. And he is flying. And my little one's going to go the same way. I think I understand the game. I understand how love comes in. And having been a drug addict and quite a clever person, I've worked out that what works and doesn't work. And say to no to drugs doesn't work when the outcome, the consequence is, well, you don't want to go to jail, do you? Or it could kill you. You can have a heart attack. To a 20-year-old person, that doesn't even make sense. Heart attacks don't happen at their age. So we turn around and we're telling these things instead of saying, hold it, that for another time. Anyway, please join me. Subscribe to my channel, to Wayward Winners, trying to make wayward. I'm not saying, when I'm saying wayward, I'm not saying people that are off the track. I'm saying people that we are, as parents, are not guaranteeing their future. We have not got it worked out. We are not communicating, because it's easy to say Google, social media, talk. But the personal parent to child communication to guide their future, as Khalil Gibran said, the arrow, right? It's up to us to do that. And we abscond from the responsibility because we don't actually know how. I think I've been there, seen it, made the mistakes, learned from them, and I'd love to chat to you. Have a good day.